Big B on the track. Oh, boy.
Captain Saber Bro is here to save the day.
Playerism is the antidote to feminism.
You want her to pay for this shit.
No.
But I can tell you, women ain't gonna try you if they feel like they can't try you. If they tried you, they felt like it was something else got going on. Worry about you. Worry about you, how you treating me. So make sure you hit that like button.
Yo, can you guys hear me? Can y'all hear me out there in YouTube land? You know I got to check first because my mic be fucked up sometimes. Can y'all hear me out there in YouTube land? Ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me? Press 1 if you can hear me. Press 1 if you can hear me. All right, let's go. This is your gracious game advisor, yours truly, King Dre, and I'm at you guys' neck again. I got a special live broadcast tonight. We're gonna break down a reaction video. I'm gonna react to a video from Abba and Preach, and I didn't know who these guys were until I saw one of these guys on Fresh and Fit, but I never watched any of their videos until today. This morning, I saw a whole bunch of hoopla drama going on with Fresh and Fit and these guys. So I just wanted to look into it and see what was going on. And so I watched this video and I was like, whoo, I need to do something about this. So I'm not going to give my opinion on their drama, their beef and all that. That's not my business. I'm not here to, whatever they got going on is between them. I have nothing to do with that. We just going to chop up the game, right? And we're going to break down the video for where this whole thing stems from. And it's about tricking. And y'all know how I feel about tricking. I am anti-trick. Y'all already know that. So it's going to be a good one tonight, fellas. It's going to be a good one tonight. It is going to be a good one tonight. But yeah, go on in. Let me get your number ones. Who all in here? Adote, Yusuf, Diego, Fahad, The Truth Is, username, Anon, Jeremy, what's up, bro? Benjamin, King Leak, what's up, bro? Lucas, Salvador, Tom D. No, this ain't no drama. This ain't no Ryan Dangbar, KOD. What's going on with everybody? Shout out to the lovely, beautiful Ritu. She's in the building. My favorite snitch in the world. I don't like snitches, but it's the only snitch I like. So shout out to her. She's going to be on y'all ass about them likes because likes are very important as far as this YouTube game go. So I'm going to need you guys to get the like button or Ritu going to get on your ass. That's the mature man's way. Yeah, I'm from a world where you're going to get in somebody's business. You're going to have to take what come with that. So if I got into somebody's business, I stuck my nose where it didn't belong, I was going to have to deal with the consequences of, let's say this guy have a beef over here about some shit, right? And some dudes want to get at him. If I get in his business, if I get in the business, now I got everything. I have to deal with his consequences too. So I just come from a world where you mind your fucking business unless it's about you. I'm not going to give my opinion on that whole little beef shit. I will say, however, I do think men should stop publicly doing that. Just for the greater cause. We don't all have to get along. We don't all have to get along, but divide and conquer. I'll say that. We do all have to come to a common ground on a standard and a code as far as the way we're going to be treated and the things that we want out of life and dating and women and relationships. We do need to find some type of common ground, but we don't have to get along. We don't have to kumbaya. That's not that's not idealistic, for everybody to be. It's not like that, especially with men. Alpha men who have their own ambitions, and we bound to clash and bump heads, but we have to learn how to not do certain things on a public forum, and not let women and shit like that come between us and divide us, because that's why we losing now. So I will say that. I will say that, however. But yeah. Yeah. All right. So I'm not gonna waste no time, man. We're gonna get straight into the shit. I'm not gonna waste no time. I know y'all want to. It's titled "Fresh and Fit Are Capping Hard." So they basically reacted to a video that they did while they was on Fresh and Fit's podcast about tricking and should selling pussy be legalized, right? So they just out of the blue, I don't know what prompted them to, but now they just did a reaction to their live stream with Fresh and Fit. And I don't really agree with the tricking shit. You know what I'm saying? These guys tend to fall on the side of they okay with tricking, and I'm, so this is basically about the game. Let me preface this and say this is not an attack on these two brothers, because I don't know them. I never watched their content until today. I didn't know them prior to seeing the dude on Fresh and Fit, so I have no personal with none of these guys. It's just the we talking about the game. That's it. The game and the ideas, and that's it. I'm not attacking any of these guys, and I'm not attacking Fresh or Fit or nobody. I'm just giving my opinion or stating what I believe to be the facts as far as the game go, to teach you guys. That's it. So if you came over here for drama, go away, because we don't do drama over here. So let's go. Let's get into this.
Me and Preach.
Can you guys hear this?
On this? So there's a discussion surrounding.
Can you guys hear this?
Working women.
Let me know if you can hear this. Let me know if you can hear it. A true player tricks, bro. No, a true player don't trick. No, true players don't trick. Tricks. Players play. Tricks trick. Players play. It's just to let you know that. If that was the case, bro. If that was the case, then trick would be called a player, and a player would be called a trick. But a player is a player for a reason. A trick is a trick for a reason. Trick inside. So just to let you know that. But can you guys hear the audio of the video? Can you guys hear the audio of the video? Can you guys hear this?
Preach. We're both on this. So there's a discussion surrounding working women.
Ola Yinka. Oh, listen, if you on some black pill, doom, bring the energy down, I'm gonna block you. So don't come in here with that negative shit. All right, Ola Yinka, or whatever your name is. Don't come in here with the negative black pill shit. Okay? Or I'm gonna block. I don't want that shit in my chat. I don't want nobody, that shit bringing down the mood of nobody in this chat. I want everybody watching this chat to be in good spirits and have fun and be entertained and learn. We don't want that doom and gloom shit over here. Okay?
Girls who work in the bedroom professionally. And they were saying why they didn't want it to be legalized. And so they asked me and Preach's thoughts. And this is what happened.
Picture this though, right? We're dealing with these girls behind the scenes in person, right? How they look at these guys that are paying is different from what they're telling you in person, because they look at you as, okay, he's paying a need that I have, but I don't respect him. And for me, I don't want a bitch's pussy. I want her soul.
You ain't getting nobody's soul. The fuck you think you are, Ghostbusters?
This man said her soul.
Now, off the top, again, this is no diss or slight to these guys, but these, I can tell just based on these guys' vibe, their vision of women is different from a guy like me. The way that they view women, the way that they pursue women, it's different from a guy like me. And a lot of guys don't understand that concept of taking a woman's soul. A lot of guys don't understand that. And that don't make them bad people. They just don't approach dating or approach relationships the same like a guy like me would, you know, or the type of shit that Fresh is talking about. Fresh is talking about basically conquering a woman fully. You know what I'm saying? And guys like this don't understand. These guys come from and just this is based on what I see. I don't know. I haven't watched too much of their content, but based on what I see, they come from a more pleaser mentality, and you know, the pleaser and you know, I'll do for you, my queen type of shit. Not on no sucker shit, but just like, you know, they don't view it like a guy like me believe that. I believe I'm a true king. I believe that women should take care of me, or not financially, no shit like that. But I believe women and people should serve me. I believe that, and I take care of them in return, and we go to the promised land together. Most men don't think like that. They believe that their job and their duty is to take care of women and to see to it that women are, and you know, and not necessarily that the women provide them value and they take the woman with them. They believe that they work for women, so to speak. Guys with this mentality.
Look at your face right now. You're looking at the camera like, what is he talking about? I don't know where the whole souls comment came
I was
from.
like, this, you want a soul?
That's corny. That's super corny. But anyways,
I want no respect. So I get what you're saying, bro. Like, I'd rather be the guy behind the scenes where she's, oh, baby, I love you, whatever. And then she's showing me, oh, look at all these thirsty guys in my DMs want to pay me for sex. Like, I'd rather be that guy behind the scenes and not the guy that's actually paying for it.
and you talk about the respect. Let me ask you something. All the girls you smashed.
Yeah.
If I talk to every one of them, you think they all respect you or are going to say good things about you?
Yes.
All of them?
All of them. You know, okay. Okay.
You know what's the best part? The live stream chat during that period, they were going crazy.
I know.
Yeah, they were just going, Cap, that's a lie. I'm sorry, okay? I don't care who it is. I don't care what. If you're out there and you've been with enough people, eventually you're going to have people who are talking shit about you behind your back. Oh,
I believe that.
Even if it's not true, it doesn't matter.
I believe that. I definitely believe that, but I say it all the time. I don't think it's one woman that's going to come out and try to shame me publicly that I've ever dealt with. Now, they may not speak of me in a favorable light, but as far as being like, look down on me like, oh, like that on some disrespectful shit, I don't think it's one woman that'll ever do that, you know, and that's because of the way that I kick my game and I've handled my game. Are some women bitter that, you know, some women may be bitter and they may talk shit about me because I didn't give them what they want, or I didn't give them a relationship, or I cheated or whatever. But I believe that every woman that I've ever fucked with respects me. I truly believe that.
Matter. You think all your exes are saying wonderful things about you? You think everybody you went on a date with is saying wonderful things about you?
No.
Bruh, you guys run a podcast where you're talking about ladies all the time, controversial opinions. There's no way the women that you've been with, all of them have positive opinions about you.
Impossible.
It's impossible. It's impossible. And this whole idea that having game makes you a better man, that's also not true. In some instances, it does great things for you, helps you develop confidence and some good things, fantastic. But it also turns a lot of people.
Y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
That's why there's a lot of shitty ass people, pickup artists who are terrible human beings. This whole idea of living your best life. No, listen, gluttony, whether it's money.
Hey, well, he just said something. He said, let me go back.
Helps you develop confidence and some good things, fantastic. But it also turns a lot of people into shitty people. The game makes you a better man. That's also no way the women that you've been with, all of them have positive opinions about you.
Impossible.
It's impossible. It's impossible. And this whole idea that having game makes you a better man, that's also not true. In some instances, it does great things for you, helps you develop confidence and some good things, fantastic. But it also turns a lot of people into shitty people. It does. That's why there's a lot of shitty ass people, pickup artists who are terrible human beings. This whole idea of living your best life. No, listen, gluttony, whether it's money or sex, it's not a good thing for a person.
Go ahead.
Now, he said something that I kind of agree with a little bit. He said game doesn't make you a better person. And I agree with that. All game does, learning knowledge and learning this shit, all it does is amplify who you already are, right? That's it. It doesn't make you a better person. If I teach you something, that's not going to make you a better person. In fact, I believe that busters don't deserve no fucking game. Busters and suckers and shit like that, people who are ill and jaded and shit, they don't need game, because when they get game, they do bad things with the game. You understand what I'm saying? Look at it like programming, right? Computer programming, which is game as far as computers go. So this game helps advance society and technology in a way that we comfort, we can get money and all type of shit, right? When the right people get that type of game, as far as learning how to program and shit like that, society becomes a better place for everybody, right? Look at the luxuries we have now. You guys can watch your favorite game advisor from the comfort of your smartphone. And this is all computer programming and people, coding and shit like that. But what happens when bad people get a hold of the game? You got hackers who cause disruption. So I don't believe, that's why I started putting my shit behind paywalls. That's why courses like how to attract women, and all of that shit, they cost. Because if you go, if least be, at least let me know that you're serious. If I put certain type of information out there for free, then I'm kind of in a way responsible for people using that type of information and causing ill with it and causing more harm to the world than good. So a lot of shit is behind a paywall. I don't believe Buster should get the game. If there was another way for me to get my message across, I wouldn't be doing YouTube, because this allows suckers to get a hold of information that they don't need. So I agree with him when he said, game don't make you a better person, right? Now, he said something later about the same thing, and I'll touch on that because it's kind of the same, around the same realm, where he was basically like, he said it again, but I do believe application of the game the right way makes you a better person. It builds character, but I'll talk about that later. But again, like he said, it makes some people shittier than they already are. It's just like giving a person money. Money's not going to change you. Money's not going to change you. Money don't change people. Money amplifies who they are. You understand what I'm saying? You give a guy a bunch of women, it's not going to change them. It amplifies who they are. You give a guy a bunch of power, it's not going to change them. It just amplifies who they are. If they're a good dude or they're a buster, it's just going to be times 10. You understand what I'm saying? Fame and everything else. And that's the same with game. So I do agree with him on that.
For me right now, I'm a little bit different, because when I meet a chick, right, she would never know that I'm RP aware, because I move so chill and so cool that, like, when she leaves my presence, she's like, yo, damn, what is this nigga at? Because real talk, I'll fuck a bitch, take her to eat some dinner. Her belly's full, she's feeling good. Yo, babe, text me when you get home. She's like, damn, that was an amazing time.
Did you pay for dinner?
Beta. And the killer thing is, like, whether they're paying with money or you're paying with your time, everyone's paying for sex.
Yeah.
Everyone pays for it. You pay with your time and attention. That 2-3 hours that you put into that date, most people put about 5 hours minimum, especially if you're sleeping together. Minimum, right? That's time you could have put into work, putting out 1 or 2 podcasts. You're paying. Everyone pays. We all pay. But see.
Now, see, that I disagree with that. First, real quick, shout out to my man AV Alpha Villain. Shout out to you, player. Salute King Dre. Facts. When things like this happen, it's bad for the game. It is. Frank Castle says, just say it, bro. These guys are simps. I honestly don't know enough about them to call them that. So I'm not gonna call them that until I know enough about them. You see what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 1,000, Frank Castle. Shout out to you. I don't know enough about them to say they simps. I haven't watched a lot of their material. But what I can say is they tricks. I will say that. And just because you're a trick don't make you a simp. Because I got homies that's tricks, but there's nothing simp about them, if that makes sense, right? Simp is something completely different, right? But based on this video, they are tricks. But I don't know if they simps or not. I can't call them that. I love the dudes on the bottom. The dudes on top is ugly, horrible attitudes. I would never touch them. What are you talking about? Okay, whatever. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So he says everyone pays, right? Everyone pays. This is a common trick mentality. I guess it's to justify your tricking, because people. Let's be real. People don't feel good about tricking, right? People don't feel good paying somebody for something that somebody else is getting free, right? When they paying these escorts and they paying these hookers, deep down, you know that somebody else is hitting that for free, and you got to pay for the exact same thing. There's a lot of negative consequences as far as your mental health that comes with tricking. And in order to justify it, tricks use the everyone pays. It paying, you're going to pay whether you pay on a date or you pay with your time. That's completely different, right? Paying my earned income, a transaction here, bitch. Here go $500. Here go $1,000. Come spend the night with me. Come be company. That's completely different than going out on my leisure time, my free time, and I'm gonna go eat anyway. I bring a woman along, and we establishing a relationship. We're establishing something. We're establishing a situationship, friends with benefitship, whatever. We establish, we vibe, and we getting to know each other. That's different than paying somebody earned income for time, a straight transaction. That's completely different. It's not the same. If you use that logic, you paying for friendship too, right? You based on these guys' logic, well, you paying anyway. So I pay for friendships now too, with that logic. No, it's not like that. Paying for a transactional sex is different than interacting with a woman. The human authentic interaction that human beings need, that's conducive to positive mental health. That's different than paying for sex, bro. You understand? But that's a tricks mentality. Tricks think like that. Let's get into it. Let's get back into it.
That experience with me was priceless. So she's at the moment, bro. Break your
Nigga, you're gonna tell me in my face. You're gonna tell me in my face that you just said I don't want her pussy. I want her soul broadcasted on internet, and you're gonna tell me that all these girls gonna have respect for.
You know, some of them watch this. You left, nigga. You left
Because he.
No, c'est n'importe quoi. Listen, there's a lot of reasons.
What else you want me to do? The motherfucker was saying nonsense. No, because me, I'm special. I move so smooth. Yo, believe what you're saying. But
Go talk to all these ladies.
Now, again, guys like these two guys, just based on they will never understand what it's like to have every inch of a woman's soul, to like have a woman enslaved by you, enthralled by you, to where you basically own her, you've conquered her fully. A lot of guys will never understand that. So when they hear a guy like Fresh saying, you know, I want her soul, this is why he laughed and like, what? You saying this on live air and shit like that? And he don't understand this concept. Guys like this do for women. And that's different than providing for a woman. But guys like this live to please women. So they don't understand. They don't understand what it's like for a woman to go out of her way to please you, for a woman to live to please you, for a woman to make it her purpose and her duty in life to please you and help you get to the next level and help you go conquer the moon and bring it back home. They don't understand that because they work for guys like this, work for women. You understand what I'm saying? So they laughing at Fresh, but they just don't get it. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of guys don't get it. A lot of you guys don't understand that because there's very few guys that can bring a woman to that level. And this is what I try to teach you guys to do. But a lot of you guys even watching me don't understand that. You hear us talking about it, but you don't understand it because you've never experienced it. And most guys will not experience that. I've been fortunate enough to experience it out the gate. So I know this. I know what it's like because that's what I shoot for. And I've been shooting for that level of commitment in all of my women since I was a kid. You understand what I'm saying? So that's that with that.
Ladies, some of them will not return your messages. Some of them will not want to talk to you.
some of them blocked you.
But so we came up with a couple of reasons. Some of the bigger ones was the girl's not going to respect you on the same level. You're not going to get that genuine desire bedroom fun. You're going to get that transactional fun, which for some guys, that's good enough. Number two, she ain't going to respect you.
Nigga, people go on your show and disrespect you for free. And you kick them out. Isn't that true?
That's true.
So it's like this whole idea you going to get respect from these ladies if you don't. That's not true at all.
That's not how it works.
That's very true. Again, the guys, I mean, this is coming from a tricks mentality. They don't understand they don't truly understand how women think and they operate. Women despise tricks. Women don't despise providers. They despise tricks. Guys who pay for a woman's company, time, sex, or whatever. Women despise guys like this. Of course, they're not going to get on the shit and say, we despise tricks, because they benefit greatly from tricks. Tricks is a form of survival. So, of course, they're not going to say that. Of course, a chick ain't going to tell you See, they believe that because a woman never told them this, right? The hoes that they trick with or whatever never told them this, that, oh, this just can't be. Why would a woman tell you that if she benefits from your money? You understand? Just like you guys, if you sitting across from a chick who about to give you some pussy, you're not gonna tell her, I don't like the fact that you a hoe. You may come online and voice that shit or tell it to your friends, but you got to continue to get some pussy. Now, if you know you ain't gonna get no pussy from her no more, then you might tell her. You understand what I'm saying? But women are not going to tell you how they view tricks and what they look at tricks like. They're not gonna tell y'all this shit. Women despise trick. Myron is 100% correct. They despise tricks, and Myron know, because Myron is down there in a world was full of hoes that's like that, and it's a lot of tricks, and they in the mix. Most cities, most places a lot of you guys come from ain't fast like Miami, Jacksonville, Atlanta, Tampa, LA, New York. A lot of you guys come from places that don't move fast like that. So even a lot of the type of girls that you see on the Fresh and Fit podcast, it don't really ring with you, because you're not in a city that's moving like that. Women despise tricks, period. They despise tricks the same way that men despise a woman who give her body away freely. It's the same thing. I keep saying it. Women view you like you view hoes. When your resources are easily, when you don't value your resources and you just give them to any woman for the sake of sex, women value that. Women look at that like how you look at a woman who give her body away for the sake of attention from any man. This is exactly how women view it. And just like you despise that and how that repels you, that's how women are repelled by tricks. But guys like this will never understand that, because they don't understand women.
That's not true at all. But anyways.
And then number 3, what I've experienced with a lot of guys, since we've coached like hundreds, if not thousands of men at this point, is a lot of guys that do this all the time and pay for it. What happens is they start to have a very negative feeling towards women. They have a deep resentment towards them because they kind of see the dark side of female nature with that, where they can no longer look at women with the same objective lens. They start to resent them and hate them because they're like, I have to pay this girl my hard-earned money to get any type of attention from her, and they don't really experience the benefits that come from dealing with women, and it gets them very jaded.
Okay. All right. So you said a lot right there. What are your thoughts on the first 3 points?
No. Guys are going to feel a lot of resentment. Actually, most of the clients that these women have don't resent them. They know that.
Again, you hear him. Oh, most of the clients that these women have don't resent them. Why would a hooker tell a John that I resent you? If she tell him that, she not gonna get no money. Again, these guys don't understand how hoes think. And I'm not just talking about women, regular, average women. They don't understand how hoes think. I've been around real fucking hoes who make a living. Listen, man, I've been around real hoes who make a living selling their body. I know how they think. These guys don't understand that, right? Again, what Myron said about whatever. Like he said, oh, these women don't view their clients. They don't resent them and shit. They don't understand that. They don't know. Listen, I coach for a living. I've been coaching for years, and I've coached hundreds of tricks. Tricking makes you jaded. Tricking makes you jaded. Myron was 100% correct. When you trick and you rob yourself. You rob yourself of the necessary connection that you're here for in the first place. We need authentic connections with who we are attracted to, period. And if you don't get that, it taxes your mental health. This is why you have black pill guys who go shoot up schools, because they don't get that connection. And they can trick all they want to, and a lot of those guys be tricking their ass off, right? Just like when a woman, she can't get a connection from a guy. See, a woman can get sex from a guy, but it's hard for her to get a connection from a guy. And so when women can't elevate outside of sex, it taxes them mentally. Even if they paid for it, it's not real. Women desire authentic connections. Sex ain't a connection for them, right? When a woman does not get connections from a man, when she's not getting the authentic love and connection from a man, she's typically anxious, depressed, and all type of shit, buying cats, and it drives them fucking crazy and lonely. This is because they missing this much needed. This is a necessity. This connection to the opposite sex is a necessity, and this is the same thing that happens to men when they trick. They rob themselves of this genuine, authentic connection. This is how deep the game get, and tricks don't understand this, and guys like this do not understand that. And when you trick, you robbing yourself of this, and it's fucking with you, and it makes you jaded. Not only does it make you jaded because you're not getting what you want, like Myron said, it makes you jaded because you see how women truly are. You see the shit that they willing to go to for $1. You see that they'll let you shit on them and piss on them and all type of shit. And you see how common it is for women to exchange money for sexual favors, and not just hoes, most women. You understand what I'm saying? So these guys don't understand this. And when you see this as a trick, when you see what you appear to, that you're supposed to be pure, and that's supposed to be your opposite, and your God and light and all of this shit, when you see that she's willing to let somebody take a shit on her, and you see that how common this is, this shit will make you jaded. Tricking makes you jaded, bro. For real. These guys don't understand that. Myron was 100% correct in that.
That they know that it's on a regular, like it's on a transactional basis, and that's why they're there. Most clients that go see them girls know that, and that's it. Yes, there's gonna be a couple of weirdos, but it's just like any customer service kind of job. You're gonna see weirdos anywhere, and there's gonna be people that don't respect you because you do customer service. You think you work at the McDonald's, all your clients are gonna be pristine? Work the midnight shift and tell me about that. The people gonna go there, they don't like you, they don't respect you, and for what? Minimum wage.
There's a lot of women who are dating dudes who don't respect ladies or don't like them.
Listen, can we get the lights up, bro? Can we get the lights up, please? Can we get the lights up? When we get the lights up, I'll start again. I'll read some chats. I'll start again when we get the lights up because y'all bugging out. I'll read some chats. Why these guys even make this video? They were live on the show. Why not debate the points live instead of making a bit? I don't know. You got to ask them, bro. It's not my business. Fresh and Fit podcast does not talk about authentic connections. All they care about is fucking girls and taking their souls. I mean, that's what they do. If that's what they do, you can't. I never knock a man for the type of shit that they do. I can't. That's their lane. I'm here to be outraged for absolutely no reason. For sure. Shout out to MLD. Yeah, get the likes up. Okay. All right. Yeah, because I paused it. I stopped this. I turned this motherfucker off because I'm only supposed to be doing this on Saturdays. So I look, you see this? I paused my fucking game to be here, and the new video game came out. I got hotties waiting on Telegram. Come on, bro. Give me some likes at least. Cause y'all be wanting me to do shit like this. Y'all know this ain't even my thing to be in motherfuckers' business and all that. I'm doing this for y'all. Get the likes up. Don't play. All right? Don't play with me. Don't do me like that.
There's a lot of women who are just out there in the dating world getting disrespected and shat on. Women who are dating.
That. You do customer service. You think you work at the McDonald's, all your clients are gonna be pristine? Work the midnight shift and tell me about that. The people gonna go there, they don't like you, they don't respect you, and for what? Minimum wage.
There's a lot of women who are dating dudes who don't respect ladies or don't like them. There's a lot of women who are just out there in the dating world getting disrespected and shat on.
Exactly.
So why are we talking about this like it's any worse or better?
Exactly.
You want to talk about resentment towards ladies? The red pill community's got enough of that, and a lot of these dudes are not paying for it. There's plenty of reasons why people might resent the other gender. Paying for it, I don't think is one.
But we're not talking about that. They're talking about tricking, bro. Yes, people resent women for other reasons, but tricking, when you're tricked, you grow a resentment towards women for the reasons that I just stated. Every man pays for women, whether directly or indirectly. No, women pay for me, bro. Yes, it did. No. Every man don't pay for no women. I provide for my women. I take care of my women, but I'm not paying for them. It's an even exchange, bro. And a lot of the times they giving me more than what I'm giving them. Every man don't pay for women. Tricks pay for women. I don't pay for women. Women come to me and bearing gifts, and I give them gifts in return. It's called trade, bro. It's called trade. You see? It's called trade. It's trade, basic economics. You give me, I give you. But if I give you, I give you, I give you, and all you give me is pussy, now I'm paying for you. Now I'm being exploited. It's a difference. You provide me value. You help me get to my destination. You make my life better. You handle my things for me. You free up my time. And I take you out to dinner. I give you my masculinity. I give you sex or whatever. That's even exchange. But if I say, hey, I work all hard all day, go $1,000 to sleep with you for the night, that's a paying for a woman. That's not an even exchange. Pussy is not worth that. You understand? But if you come to me and you provide me value and I provide you value, this is balance. This is trade. This isn't exploitation. Tricking is exploitation. You understand what I'm saying? It's every man don't pay. Every man don't pay. Well, if I do pay, okay, let's say every man pay. When you tricking, see, that's a tricks mindset, RD. Okay, let's just say I pay. I get a return on my investment. You don't. Tricks don't get a return on the investment. Y'all motherfuckers, see, y'all is out tonight because a lot of y'all I ain't never even seen before. And y'all calling me Uncle Dre and all this shit. So that means y'all been watching me. Where the fuck y'all at when I tell y'all to press 1 every fucking Saturday? But now we doing reactions and I'm talking about other people and shit. Now y'all out here. The wolves come out. Y'all some low down, dirty motherfuckers. But I love each and every last one of y'all. Shout out to y'all. Get the likes up. Let's get it.
One of the reasons.
Exactly.
The first thing he says, you won't get her best. You'll get transactional rather than genuine desire or whatever it is.
There's some people that are very professional at what they do. They give you that experience because that's what they do. And it comes to wordplay. The way he's talking is very unidimensional and very...
It's not reflective of that world.
No, it's not reflective of that world. He's just seeing it from outside. And he's seeing it from probably someone that has resentment from those people that don't even know, that don't even look to find out. But whatever, that's just speculation, so I'm not gonna go on that. But it seems like that, but I'm not really so much gonna spend some time on that because that's how he thinks, that's how he thinks. At the end of the day, he knows. But it's very unidirectional. That's not what the reality is and how it reflects it.
At the end of the day, when you pay someone for a job, they come to do it. They're doing it for free or they do it out of passion. They don't always do a good job. As an artist, you know this.
Mm-hmm.
Ask an artist to do something out of love, and then ask an artist to do something because they're getting paid. The approach is completely different. And the truth is, the reason why these high-value dudes or dudes who got all this money pay for this is because they get the best out of these ladies. They get the best out of them. When they show up.
I completely disagree. Love will out-trump a transaction any day. I don't get paid to do this. You can't. I'm probably going to make, what, $20 from this shit? This is love. Why y'all love me so much? My videos and this message is all love. When you saw AMS, it's all love. AMS wasn't getting paid at first. When he started getting the money, it kind of dulled down the rest with everybody else. When they blow up and they start getting money, it kind of dulls it down, and now they're doing it for money now. You understand what I'm saying? Who knows? That may be me. But right now, I make money from my courses and shit like that, but I don't make money from YouTube. I don't make money from YouTube or TikTok. Well, I get a lot of business from TikTok, but as far as TikTok paying me, I don't make money from that shit. What I'm saying is this: I would rather, and I'm pretty sure most people agree with me, would rather love and passion in my product. I would rather somebody do something with love and passion than money, because when you do it with love and passion, the product is going to be better. The product is better when it comes from love or when it comes from passion. Just like sex is better. I don't give a fuck up because they start talking about skills and techniques and all of this shit when it comes to escorts and shit like that. I would rather, and I'm pretty sure most guys agree with me, would rather passion from a woman than technique. Passion feels way better than a bitch doing backflips. You understand? I like passion. And I'm pretty sure most guys will agree with me. If you disagree with me, press 2. But if you would rather passion over technique, press 1. Most people, and that's not just sex, most people want you to. This is why people This is why people who tend to care about their audience, even content creators, this is why these guys are so popular, because when you look at they work, I just watched the last 2 videos, it genuinely seems like they care. When AMS came out, when he first came out and he blew up, it seemed like he cared. You can tell that he cared. When Steph is Cold do a video, it seems like he cared. When MLD hosts his networks and he puts out his products, you can tell that he cares. When he does his live streams, Afi and guys like this, the guys who are successful and they're making money and they have a following, it's because they care. Gary Vee talk about this type of shit all the time. People would rather you care. Don't nobody give a fuck about no fucking transaction, bro. Ain't nobody give a fuck about no transaction. This is why mom and pops, although mom and pop places, whether it be restaurants, record shops, or whatever, this is why people support these type of places. And this is why people support local American businesses and shit like this, because a lot of the products are made with love and passion. And it's not just about $1. Of course, it's about $1. But most people generally care if you care. Most people respond to love and passion. So what he's saying is completely off. And then he also said the reason high earning tricks, right? High earning guys trick is because they feel, what did he say? Let me see.
The approach is completely different. And the truth is, the reason why these high value dudes or dudes who got all this money pay for this is because they get the best out of these ladies.
No, the reason why these guys pay for these women is because that's what they feel that they have to do. A lot of, like, look at Drake, right? Now, Drake may do things like rent out stadiums and shit like that. Have Drake pay for pussy? I don't know. But you mean to tell me, let's look at the way these women throw themselves at celebrities for free, right? And they don't have to pay them nothing. Guys are not tricking because they get the best out of a woman. Guys are tricking because they feel like that's what they have to do. If I can get the best out of somebody for free, why the fuck would I pay? These guys don't understand that their personality, they have the personality to get the absolute best out of a woman. They don't understand how women work. They don't understand the inner workings of a woman's mind. If I can get the best out of a woman for free, why the fuck would I pay? High value guys and high earning guys trick, and not all of them trick, but the ones that do trick because they feel like they have to trick, and they was tricks before they were high earning and high value, for sure. Either they was tricks or they couldn't get it, and when they got it, everybody know money gets you sex. Money can get you a bad girl. Money can get you a companion. So this is what they feel that they have to do, period. It's not because they paying for it and they know that it's going to be. Of course, if you pay anybody, you're going to get good customer service. Of course. You go to anywhere, where they need your money, you're going to get good customer service. So, of course, if you pay a woman, she's going to smile at you and rub your back and be compliant. Of course. But any bitch will do that. You can get that for free. And tricks, that's the thing that tricks don't understand. You can get the same thing for free. You see what I'm saying?
They get the best out of them. When they show up on time. They don't get flaked on. When you're paying somebody, you get flaked on. You ever had somebody ghost you for a date? That happens, right? When they show
I would rather take my chances. Press 1 if you feel me. I would rather take my chances and get flaked on and pay a bitch $1,000 to come kick it with me. I don't give a fuck how much money I got. And I can afford to pay hoes. I would rather take my chances of getting flaked on than to pay my hard-earned money. You know how easy it is to get pussy? Or to get a woman? You know how easy that is, especially today? It's extremely easy. Do you know how hard it is to make $1,000? That's not it's easier. It's easier to get a woman to lay down with you and be cooperative with you than to make $1,000, than to make $100. That takes time and effort. You understand what I'm saying? So, bro.
Show up, they make sure everything's taken care of because they're there to cater to their client. Everything has got its use. A lot of these dudes are married. They have their wives at home, right? When they show up, they make sure everything get flaked on.
Okay, that's what we talking about. Flaked on. Again, I kind of forgot I had to go back. I would personally rather take my chances. I would rather take my chances of being flaked on than to pay a bitch $100, $200, $500, $1,000 for show date. I would rather take my chances to be flaked on because that's how much I value my money. I value my time as well, right? I value both of them. But if the bitch flake, I can go do something else, right? It's easier for me to replace a bitch that flaked than to replace that $1,000. I'm just saying, a lot goes into making money, even if you're making money in your sleep. You understand what I'm saying? Even if you're making money in your sleep. So I would take my chances to being flaked on any day. Flake on me, but I'm not paying, $50,000 for no couple hours. I'm cool on that. If it ever get that bad, I go call one of my baby mamas. I'm not paying no $1,000 for no company from no bitch at all. It's not happening.
Paying somebody, you get flaked on. You ever had somebody ghost you for a date? That happens, right? When they show up, they make sure everything's taken care of because they're there to cater to their client. Everything has got its use. A lot of these dudes are married. They have their wives at home, but when they want to get their rocks off or want to get it good, their wife can't always do everything they need, even though that woman loves them and desires them.
So by that logic, you go to a restaurant, you're not going to get the best because it's transactional. No. You go to a restaurant, it's transactional. It's better that, a home cooked meal is better. There's some pretty good restaurants out there.
Oh, yeah.
That their food, it's transactional. The service is good. The person smiling, they're getting paid. The waitress that should go to have a drink is transactional. She's not really your friend, but she's there. And while she's there and getting paid, she's herself because she knows that she might get extra. Same thing.
That's called comparing apples to oranges, bro.
My mom is a wonderful cook. I love Ethiopian food. She's some of the best Ethiopian food.
That's it.
The best. She can't make sushi.
I tasted that.
I'm going to see Yamato so he can make the sushi for me.
Yep.
Okay. Suzuki, he's making the sushi for me.
Great.
All right. Ichimaru, he's making the sushi for me. Naruto, he's making the sushi for me.
They're not making sushi.
Ichigo, he's making. I'm just naming anime.
Yeah,
characters.
I know.
All right.
I got that by now.
Okay.
Number 2, she ain't gonna respect you.
And that's the other thing, the whole respect thing. Not everyone needs that. As long as you're respectful in front of me when I'm present, that's great. That's all I need. The second thing is, a lot of these women behind closed doors, they don't badmouth the people that they get paid to do this stuff for. Women are already talking shit about dudes that they just banging willy-nilly. They already talking shit about you.
They talking shit about they man.
If you got a bad breakup, if you got a
That's what you see what I'm saying. That's different from respect though. A bitch can talk shit about you. That don't mean she don't respect you. A bitch can complain about you. He ain't doing this, and that don't mean she don't have no respect for you. It's
bad breakup, they talking shit about you. If you do something bad within a relationship and it's still working, they talking shit about you. This whole idea of like they're always gonna respect you, that's nonsense. That's crazy to me.
And also,
and right there, see, and it's another thing. He twisted Myron's words right there. He was, basically like, oh, this idea that they always gonna respect you. He's saying that Myron was saying that's they always gonna respect you. He has this idea. Myron didn't say that. Myron said women don't respect tricks. He doesn't say women are always going to respect you. So I didn't really like that he did that. That he twisted his words up like that.
so remember this, right? When you're paying for the P sleeve or the P box, what happens is you get lazy. So
Yeah, that too,
all
yeah.
the game is out the window now because guess what? Now you're relying on your money, leading with your wallet to get the girl.
Yeah.
But once again, that girl's only there for the money, so there's no respect.
Who cares? If you're only there for the sex, why do you need her to have burning desire for you? It's like, let's not make it sound like wanting to bang a girl's like some noble cause that deserves respect. Who cares? But this idea that
It's one thing that these guys, I don't think they coach like dating coaches. They don't understand how tricking lowers men's self-esteem. They're not dealing with these guys day to day. I coach guys like this every single day who come from a tricking background and how it lowers their self-esteem. They don't understand that part of the game because they're not dealing with it. Even if they tricks and they psych themselves out, they don't deal with this day in and day out. I deal with this day in and day out. So I understand what it's doing to a man's mind because I'm dealing with it. And I didn't even understand until this to this magnitude. I always knew as a kid, you never trick on no pussy. You never pay for pussy. You never be a trick. That's the worst thing a man could do. I knew that, right? But I never realized to what magnitude it affected men until I started coaching them. You understand what I'm saying? So they don't understand that.
like, oh, they're only there for the money. Most of the time, we're only there for one thing as well. And it's very, very like instant gratification and then we're out. So I don't even understand why you would want to have like some deeper approach to it. Two, this whole idea of having game.
Now, I do agree with that when he says like most of the time in most interactions, you don't really care if it's like she loves you or she desires you. I completely agree with that. I'm the same way. I don't care if a chick like me and unless I like her. If I'm just fucking and all that, I don't give a fuck if she desire me. I don't give a fuck if she look at me like a beta male or a simp. If she fucking and I'm getting a notch, I'm getting my body, or I'm getting a nut or whatever it is, whatever gratification that it gives me, I don't care about anything else. So I understand where he coming from with that point. And I got homies like that. I say my dogs I used to be with back in the day, tricks, bro. A lot of them was tricks. They'll pay your girl $2,000, $1,500 to fuck and all type of shit. And they don't care. They don't care if you like them. They don't care if you see them as tricks. Their mentality is, I'm getting mine. You see what I'm saying? So I understand that. Not everybody is going, for every situation, is going to want that respect and that love and that desire and all that shit. Where we at with the likes? Can we get some more likes? Can we get some more likes up in here? Because we got a lot of people that I ain't seen before. We got a lot of people that I ain't seen before. Can we get some likes up in this thing? What side is he on? I just started. I'm watching now. I'm on the game side. I'm on the side of the game. This isn't even not about them beefing. I don't care about that. That's not my business. I'm teaching you about tricking. That's it. We're talking about tricking. We're not talking about their beef. I have nothing to do with that. That's not my business. I'm not that type of dude. I come from a world, again, where you don't stick your nose where it don't belong. The issue is Fresh and Fit are paying for box while pretending they ain't paying for it. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. I don't know. I ain't looked into that. I would hope they ain't doing that. I would hope they wouldn't be paying for it and telling you not to pay for it. That's kind of crazy. But I don't know. But again, this is not even about their beef. And what I'm doing is not even attacking these two dudes. I have no problem with these two. I don't even know them. Today is the first time I watch any of their videos, and I only watched two of them motherfuckers. I watched this one and the one he said he gonna fight Fresh. That's it. I don't know what else they got going on, right? So this ain't about me attacking them. I have no problem with these dudes. Shout out to these dudes. And again, I think we should stop the beef shit, at least publicly, at least. And if we're gonna do it, at least, set up some shit and, get paid off of it or something, and not just be like attacking each other on some catty shit. Set up a debate forum or something where guys can go to a neutral platform, have a crowd, everybody can get money, and people can learn. Do it like that instead of just going back with this catty bullshit. I don't like that, but whatever. Shout out to Diego Rivera, to all the new people. Drop $1 in the bucket and pay for your tuition. Dre, I redid my budget, so I'll be joining the Patreon. Thank you for all your help. Shout out to Diego Rivera. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all put something on the collection plate for this good ism. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, too, if you new. Make sure you definitely hit that subscribe button if you new. Because it's good game this way. And this ain't the, Again, I'm not attacking these dudes. We talking about tricking, because I deal with guys who trick. I have to reform guys and making them into respectable, productive men who women are attracted to. And a lot of them come to me from a trick background and they come damaged. So I have a problem with tricking, right? I don't have a problem in a sense. Like, I don't care what people do with their money. I don't care what men do with their money. I don't care that women make money. I don't care that women make money on OnlyFans. I don't care if women making money on the blade or online. I don't give a fuck about that. What I care about is men who are broken, and weak, broken men make a weak, broken society. And tricking breaks men. That's it. So if you come to me and you tricking, this is what I care about. I care about the 126 people, 130 people watching this. That's tricks. That's it. So I want to save y'all, but I'm not. It's not personal.
And all this stuff, it's for some people. Not everyone wants that. Not everyone wants to bother going on dates and chatting to women and being a player. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Sometimes you just want to get your rocks off. Sometimes you hit up a booty call. Doesn't require any game. It doesn't. But you do it because it's convenient. So this whole idea of having game, it's not for every man. Listen, bro.
I find it really hard to believe. I find it extremely hard to believe. And press 1 if you agree, right? Press 2 if you don't agree. I find it really hard to believe that men don't desire genuine connections from women, successful connections. I hard that without it being transactional. I find that very hard to believe. If the reason that they don't, it's because they jaded. When you see this MGTOW shit and this black pill shit, this is disdain. The 48 laws of power teaches you to disdain the things that you cannot have, right? That you're not successful with. And this is a natural defense mechanism. This is a natural reputation protector to disdain things that you cannot have, disdain things that you're not successful with. So when you see guys, the MGTOW guys and the tricks and the simps and fuck women, I don't need this, I don't need them, and fuck all that. That's because they jaded and they not getting what they wanted, or they have some type of trauma. But I find it hard to believe that guys don't desire successful, genuine connections with women or men or whoever they attracted to. I find that hard to believe. You can't pay me to believe otherwise. Sometimes you want to bust a nut. Of course you want to bust a nut. I'm not saying that guys don't want to bust a nut. I already said that. Sometimes you do want to bust a nut. I get that. Because I don't like every chick I talk to either. I don't like every chick I talk to. But generally, guys are looking for a connection. Most of my, you know what sells? You know what my number one selling product is? My How to Make a Woman Fall in Love with You course. That's because most men want a connection with women. Yeah, they'll fuck bitches along the way when they can, but most guys seek to get into a situation to where they can have consistent validation, consistent access to sex, consistent void feeling from one fucking woman. Most guys. I coach, so I see it. I do polls and everything. How many of y'all want to be bachelors for life? And how many of y'all want to just find that one chick and settle down? The overwhelming majority of guys want to get that one chick and be cool. Just like both of these two guys did, or at least the black guy, the Haitian guy did. You see what I'm saying? Fresh and Fit don't pay for it. Some girl on IG tried to expose them because she was mad that she got kicked out of the show. AMP took a screenshot of her interaction with Myron and took it out of context. Oh, that's kind of foul. See, I don't even be knowing all this shit. Like, I don't be knowing all this shit. I don't be knowing all this shit. So I don't know, y'all. Maybe y'all got to send me all this shit because I don't know what the fuck be going on. I literally don't know what the fuck be going on. So yeah, I'm not saying that you want a connection with every woman. What I'm saying is, in general, when you see men saying, I don't want shit from women, I want to go my own way. Or when you seeing women say, I don't fuck men. When you see feminist women and shit like that saying fuck men, kill all men and all this old bullshit that they be talking, and men should be all lock them all up and all this shit. These women are jaded. These women have trauma. And the same goes for women. When you see a woman who doesn't want a connection with men, outside of sex or any kind of connection, or they asexual or whatever they be saying nowadays, when you see women like this, if you dig into their past, they've been jaded. They're jaded because they have some type of hurt, disappointment, letdown, or trauma. Facts. And when you see men like that, it's the same. Again, that don't mean that every bitch you come across that you want a connection with. I'm not saying that because, again, I don't want a connection with every bitch I talk to. You understand? But in general, the goal is to have successful connections with women, period. You can't pay me to believe otherwise.
In my young days, right, when I had to go up to some ladies, just the work to put in, it's like, why am I here? It wasn't worth it. That's why when you get older, you stop. Right?
See, right here, he contradicted himself. I'll get on that later. So this was 10 at the 10-minute mark. Let me write that down. The 10-minute mark, because I noticed that he contradicted himself right here, and I'll talk about that in a second. All right, but let me back up.
Bro, back in my young days, hit up a booty call. Doesn't require any game. It doesn't. But you do it because it's convenient. So this whole idea of having game, it's not for every man. Listen, bro, back in my young days, right, when I had to go up to some ladies, just the work to put in, it's like, why am I here? It wasn't worth it. That's why when you get older, you stop wanting to do that because you're like, this ain't worth all the trouble.
The way they talking about the game is really, it sounds really like fucking Dungeon and Dragon.
What you mean?
Not everybody want to play Dungeon and Dragon. You want to play, you get the game, you don't get the skills and shit. Some people don't want to play your goddamn game. I don't want that. If I want to eat some fish, I don't want to go to the.
Let me tell y'all something right now. Some people don't want to play the game. Some people don't want to play. Some people don't want the game. You play the game or the shit gonna play you. Dating, relationships has rules. This is a game. That don't mean play games and be manipulative, but it's like basketball. You play the shit or the shit gonna play you, period, whether you want to play the shit or not. Whether you want to follow the laws or not, you're gonna deal with the consequences if you break the law. If you want to say, I can give you an example, right? If you get married, right? If you get married, your woman is going to require you to keep providing for her what she's with you for. She wants you to stay attractive. She wants you to stay fit. She wants you to stay looking good. She wants you to stay smelling like pussy. This is a law. This is an unwritten law in relationships, right? What happens is God say, well, I don't want to do that. I shouldn't want to play the game. I should just be able to be me and be fat. Well, when you violate that, your woman is going to lose attraction for you. And if she loses attraction for you for so long, she's going to cheat on you or she's going to leave you. This is the consequences of not playing the game. Playing the game, meaning when you get in a relationship, you still got to play. You still got to game your woman. You still got to be attractive. You still got to keep yourself up. You still got to make yourself to the point where when she see you, she say, damn, I want to suck his dick. Like she saw you like she did when she first saw you. Play the game or the game going to play you, period. This whole, I don't want to play, I don't want to play, I don't want to play. Whether you want to play it or not, you still subject to the consequences of breaking the rules. I'm going to say that again. Whether you want to play this shit or not, you are still subject to the consequences of breaking these rules. And these consequences are dire and extreme. So again, play the game or the game going to play you, period.
River and fish it. Sometimes I want to go to the market. It's already cut. It's already gutted. It's already washed. I just want to put it in the pan. I don't want to go fish for a whole day to have. Look.
Now, you see what she just said? Yeah, it could be, but I also think that sometimes it's the disappointment about not progressing into something more serious. Exactly. Like I was just saying, what she said, let me see her other comment up here. Because most women have that mentality too about men just wanting sex and not connection. And she just confirmed exactly what I just said. It's when women get to that point, they disappointed and they have trauma. They let down. If you dig into a woman who thinks like that, if you dig into her psyche, something happened for her to be like that. But generally, the average woman wants a connection from men. The average man wants a connection from women, period. That don't mean that you want a connection from everybody, because I may see a chick and just want to hit it. She may see a dude and just want to suck his dick for the night. That's cool. But generally, we all looking for a connection, period. I don't give a fuck who you are unless you jaded or you have some type of trauma. Period. It's natural. It's normal.
I'm proud. I caught this boss. I don't give a shit. Let me go to the store, get this fish right quick.
Here's another one. If I'm into dominatrix stuff, a random hookup is a waste of my time.
Straight up.
All that work to find a girl who's not into the stuff I'm into, why would I waste my time?
If you want specifics.
If I'm just showing up for one night, I'm not here on Tinder, got time to swipe.
Boom.
I'd rather just pay somebody, show up, and we know what time it is.
Boom.
You look fantastic. I enjoy having you as my company for the date. Afterwards, you go back to the hotel, we handle it. There's so many reasons why you would do it, and it's very logical for a lot of people. I personally enjoy chatting to ladies. I enjoy doing the whole process. Great.
Yeah, right there. Like, okay, so at 10:06, he said this.
When I had to go up to some ladies, just the work to put in, it's like, why am I here?
Oh, and then now he just said, so he basically contradicted himself.
I personally enjoy chatting to ladies. I enjoy doing the whole process. Great.
So at first he said, I just don't, what am I here for and all this shit. And then now he enjoys it. So I don't know where you at with it, bro.
That's for me. But just because some ain't for me doesn't mean that other people who are into other stuff are fucking weirdos. Some people want to do, virginity till marriage. It's not for me. But I ain't mad at people who do that. And I'm like, man, you lag.
Women are having more sex than men these days. That's crazy. Women have always been having more sex than men. That's nothing new. I don't know why y'all think this shit is new. It's just broadcast, my brother. It's just broadcast. If you've been around, you know. It's just broadcast, man. Women have been getting a freak on more than men. It's easier for men to get laid now than it was back then, because just think of all the bitch ass dudes that's out here that's scared of approaching, and they scared to cold approach. They scared. They have performance anxiety. They have approach anxiety. They scared of women and shit. At least they can swipe on Tinder and get them a date. Back then, them dudes didn't even count because they were scared to go out of the house. So they definitely wasn't getting no pussy. Now, a guy with social anxiety, a guy with some type of whatever he got going on can at least get a date, go on a dating app if he fix his shit up. So, but anyway, women been getting it on. Women been doing what they do. Let me get some more likes before I get started again. Can I get some more likes? I'm torn. Are they doing this for views? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how they feel. But at the end of the day, you still do it for it's a business, bro. It's a business. They doing what they're doing is a business. So of course they doing shit for views. Of course, Myra and them do shit for views. Of course, I do shit for views. If I had it, I have to give y'all what y'all want. That's business 101. I got to give y'all what y'all want. You see, I mean, the stream I had with Sterling, we was talking about sex. Y'all like shit like that. It was just like how it is right now. The average stream have 80, 90 views. But when we talking about reactions and shit, y'all want to hear my opinion? I'm giving you guys what you want. That's business. And they doing the same thing. That's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. This shit is a business, bro. So let guys, if they doing it for money, they doing it for money. But I'm pretty sure that they feel a certain type of way about it too. I don't think that I don't think that they just faking the funk and they just flogging it. I don't think that. I didn't get that from that. I believe they genuinely have a problem with guys shitting on tricking. I believe they genuinely feel like that. So
game because you're waiting till they got their own trajectory that they want to go in life. Not everyone is built to do all this stuff. This whole seduction thing that it's not necessary for everyone. But anyways, I'll keep going.
There's no genuine desire. And in this scenario right here, yeah, I know you said some guys are married and they go behind the scenes, whatever, but deep down, a man wants to be desired by a woman. And this is why people pay for OnlyFans, because they want the one-on-one with a girl and want that genuine desire.
That's not true. Even for me, I don't care if a girl desires me. Sometimes I don't care. If I'm trying to date her seriously, sure. Sometimes I'm macking on a girl, it's fun to her to be. But
did you hear what he just
sometimes
said?
I don't care. If I'm trying to date her seriously, sure. Sometimes I'm macking on a girl.
That's the whole point, my brother. He say, "Oh, everybody don't want the genuine desire." If I'm trying to date a girl seriously, sure. And that's what guys like us are teaching guys. Of course, you're not gonna get desire from every fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you're not gonna get desire from every woman and she just gonna be her cup of tea. Of course not, bro. But most guys are trying to date women seriously. It just is what it is. Every guy, you said it yourself, Playboy. Every guy out here ain't trying to be no player. Most guys ain't trying to be no player. In fact, I got player in all of my fucking, what you call them shits? Avatars, thumbnail, profile pictures. And that turns that turns a lot of people away because guys be like, man, I ain't trying to be no player. I just want to learn how to get me a girlfriend, bro. I don't want to be no player. Most guys don't want to be players, right? So we teach them, and like Myron are teaching them, if you gonna have a girlfriend, she has to desire you. So this is the part where they kind of twist shit up and oh, well, you know, every girl ain't gonna desire you. We already know that. And just like you said, of course, if you're trying to date a woman seriously, and that's what we're talking about. If you're trying to date a woman seriously, especially you should be tricking in, right? But most guys want to find one woman and lock her in for sure. For sure. To most guys, I coach guys, hundreds, if not thousands of guys over the last few years. I know.
Girl, it's fun to her to be. But there's some times where I'm just like, bruh, you know what? This is a friends with benefits situation. I enjoy sleeping with you. You enjoy sleeping with me. We don't have that much desire for each other, but it's convenient. That's some situations. And for some people, that's perfect. So this whole idea of like you always need desire, that's not true at all.
So preach, right? I get what you're saying. I actually know a lot of guys that pay for it, right? And they're very successful, very wealthy. But the problem is that like they no longer see women as a challenge. It's kind of like not that they can get it by just paying, because to them, $100 nothing, $20 nothing. It's like it's like $1 to them. Good. Now it's kind of like, okay, now that I'm at this level, like women to me are like, how to put this? It's like a piece of candy. I could just go in the store and buy it.
You know the irony of this is that Myron.
All right, can we get the likes up? I need everybody watching. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button for me because I paused my game to be here. I paused my game, my video game. I paused my game with the ladies. Pause all my games to be here. So give your gracious game advisor some likes and hit the sub button too, because I know a lot of y'all know. I'm telling you, this is where it's at. You want to step your shit up. If you want to step your game up, this is where it's at over here. Trust me. This is where it's at. It's the best shit popping for real, for real. As far as getting your skills up. And I got the receipts to prove that. So yeah, y'all go on and get them up. Y'all go on and get them likes up for me. Let me read some of these comments. If you had to pay for every time you wanted pussy, you would be in a bad place. Some guys can afford that, man. It's money out here, bro. You cannot play the game of the government, such as not taxing or nursing and insuring your vehicle. You will still suffer consequences of getting pulled over and losing your car. Exactly. That's a great analogy. You can say all you want to. Well, I'm just going to be what they call themselves. I'm just going to be off the grid and sovereign and all this shit. I'm going to be off the grid. I'm going to be sovereign and I don't have the jurisdiction and all this old bullshit. You break a law and see what happened to your ass. You don't got to try to play the game all you want to, but violate and see what happened to you. You can say, I don't want to play the rules of the society all you want to. So you play the game or the game going to play you, period. Period. Play the game or it's going to play you for sure. And I live by that. So.
Has an analogy about the candy store. He has this whole analogy about like, you know, the reason why men don't want to settle is because our whole lives we couldn't get into the candy store while we watched the ladies go in. And now that I made my money, I'm going to the candy store, but you only tell me to leave with one candy. He's like, no, I've wanted to try all the candies. So it's interesting that he's talking about like how these rich men view these women as candy. Meanwhile, his partner got a real analogy about viewing them as candy. Just an interesting thing. But
now, with that being said, their game have no game because now it's kind of like, okay, you know what? Today I'm lazy. I just finished my business meeting. We'll call the chick over, just smash. And just the mentality is very lazy, bro.
what's wrong if dudes don't have game? What's wrong if they just want to pay for it, smash, and be like, whatever? What's the issue with that? I think it's good that a lot of dudes do have game, but not everybody.
Go get Dre's courses. You'll be a chick magnet. Shit, you go subscribe and watch the videos. You'll be a chick magnet. But if you get the courses, your shit gonna go to the next level. And anybody that got them, motherfuckers already know this shit for real. It's real.
Can have game. So what's wrong with some dudes just being like, man, just throw the pussy at me and get the fuck out of it?
I'll say this, right? So this is something that is gonna come down to the person's nature and what they really want out of life.
Yes.
And not every guy needs game. You're right. However, for you to live your best life while you're here, you do want a burning desire. Now, get this. Most guys don't understand, for example, okay, if I pay for it, right, I'll get what I want. But if they did pay for it, they get much more because, once again,
I suspect these guys are paying $100 for hookers. They're getting cheap end ones. Maybe that's what's happening, right? It's like a streetwalker. If you pay high money, these girls come correct. So what he's saying about you're going to get.
If you got your game together, if you got your personality together, if you work on yourself and you have boundaries, these shit's gonna come correct and it ain't gonna cost you a fucking dime. In fact, the work that you put into yourself, it made you more money instead of the work you put in to get some money to give to a bitch. If you have your shit together, if you have your boundaries, if your game on point, your shit together, and you that dude, they gonna come correct too. You don't have to pay them, and that's for real. In most cases, they'll pay you. And I'm just saying, in most cases, they'll pay you because these high class hoes that y'all talking about paying some dude. Believe that. That's another thing about tricking. You know, somebody else, a man is getting your money. Y'all think these hoes out here just working on their own. No, behind most chicks is some dude, bro. So I'm just saying. You get your shit together and you lay your shit down how it's supposed to be laid down. They gonna come correct anyway. That's the thing that tricks don't understand. And the time that you spend, you can put that into yourself. And they come to you. Correct. So long as you have boundaries. You guys think just because you paying a chick, you paying a bitch that she just gonna stay in line. No. Again, when you start paying a chick, they already don't respect you. When you see these women that be extorting these celebs and shit like that, a lot of these guys paid them already. A lot of these guys have been paid these chicks, and now these chicks want more and more and more. So when they stop paying them, here come the sexual assault accusations. Here come the he beat me up. Here come the I'm pregnant and shit, because they stop paying them and they want to keep getting paid. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all guys think that when you pay them, it's discreet. They're not going shit. That makes them try you anymore, because now they see a duck. Now they see a duck.
Get more out of like some sexual. It's not true at all. But anyways,
Yes, when you pay, you get it right away. But when you're not paying, the character you build, the game that you learn, the strategies that you kind of like come upon, you become a better man.
The best sexually, the best compliance, the best submissiveness, the best, and more importantly for me, respect.
if you take care of the lady and you pay her properly, there's a lot of girls who will do pretty much anything. For that. So
No, that's not. That's if you take care of a woman and you pay her properly. No, you're gonna get you. No, that's
I
crazy.
agree with what you guys are saying, where even for me, it's not how I want to do things. But for some guys, you know what you said, like living your best life, some guys find it boring.
Okay.
They start talking to them like, ugh. They're putting the effort. They just like, ugh. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. I get why
especially,
dudes do it.
especially when you're busy. Hey, listen, there's a lot of reasons why you should legalize it, considering it makes it safer for the workers. It brings tax revenue to the country, because this stuff is already happening. It happens in the DMs, it happens on the streets, it happens on websites. It's happening every day, right? Legalize it, make it safer for the workers, and also you make it so that the government gets its tax money, gets redistributed into the city, whatever. Okay, there's a lot of advantages to it. The downsides have not been recorded in places where it is legalized. So this is my thing. Me personally, I'm not into paying, but some people are. And you know what I should say? Everyone should do what they want to.
Let them.
All right. There's guys.
Okay, so he's not a trick. You say he's not. I don't know. He's going hard for it though. He say he's not a trick. So man, I guess I got to take his word for it, right? He say he's not into paying. He know a lot about it though, from the shit he talking. But
in marriages right now who go to rub and tugs because they want a little something extra on the side. There's nothing wrong with it.
it's not. There's something wrong with it. But I don't knock what a man do, right? And like you said, now as far as it being, I think it should be legal. I don't think you should be. They putting you got to regulate that thing, man. Because when you this kills the this will kill a lot of that human trafficking shit. You understand what I'm saying? So with the kids and shit, that's a different story. Which we need to step down on that. But meaning step down, meaning we need to they have to take care of that. But I think that I think shots fired. This ain't no shots fired. That's what I'm saying. Y'all want fucking drama and cat fights and shit. It's not shots fired. What the fuck is you talking about? Ain't no. I'm not shooting shots at nobody. This ain't no shots fired. Y'all kill me with that, bro. But I think it should be legal too. I don't think a bitch should go to jail for selling her body, or a man should go to jail for paying a prostitute. That shouldn't be illegal. That's crazy. And I don't think a man should go to jail for making a profit off of a woman wanting to sell her body and breaking a trick. I don't think a pimp should go to jail either. Now, beating on motherfuckers and all that's a little different, but But again, one thing I want you guys to realize who are tricks is there's a man getting your money. So if that don't stop you, I don't know what else will. When you pay your chick $500 or $1,000, when you pay her, she paying some. She taking every dime of that and giving it to some dude, and he gonna buy some Christian Louboutins or some Louis Vuitton, some Christian Louboutins, or some Dior sneakers or some shit like that with that money. And he got his new Hellcat with the new, and he's buying the new fucking the Hawk Jeep and all that shit. That's where your $1,000 going to. I hope you understand that. Y'all, these hoes ain't out here just selling it, but there's an industry behind that, bro. And men control this industry. You better believe that shit. Men control that industry. So y'all are making other men rich. So just remember that. And they teach these chicks how to act. and how to make you feel safe and secure and manly and shit like that. It's all fake, bro. A man taught her how to be like that. At least be calculating and the inner workings and shit. Don't be a sucker. You know, don't be a sucker, man. I'm telling you. But yeah, I think that's it. They ain't really talking about nothing else.
Everyone's doing things in a safe and consensual manner. I'm all for it. Anything you want to say?
No, that's pretty much it.
Hey, y'all going and get y'all questions because I'm about to get up out of here in a second. So if you guys have dating related questions, I'm gonna take some dating related questions for a minute. So get your questions, ask me your questions so I can lace you up because I know you want to get laced up. First, can I get 5 more likes? Can I get 5 more likes? If I get 5 more likes, I love all y'all long time. I promise. I promise I love all y'all long time. Y'all men are more messier, more than women trying to create beef for no reason. Yeah, that's some bullshit. Oh, shots fired. This ain't no shots fired, bro. It's the wrong channel. Damn, I can't find the strength to even try to trick me either, bro. Me either, brother. All right. I reached my like goal. I shout out to y'all. I love y'all a long time. So let me get what I'm gonna do for y'all is ask me your questions and I'm gonna lace you up on this good Tuesday night. Hey Adelina, how you doing, sweetheart? I'm late, but I like the video. You missed it. Some dudes love staying in high school. They do. They do. All the tricks I know are skateboard tricks for sure. For sure. Come on. I know y'all got questions. Y'all gonna wait till Saturday night till I get deep in the game, then y'all start asking me questions and shit. Nah, it should have been 200 likes. We'll get there. We'll get there. Just, you know, progression every time. Progression every time, Ritu. We're gonna get there. Trust me. We're gonna go to the moon. We're gonna get 200. It's just, you know, a little bit better than we was yesterday. That's all that matter to me. We're gonna get there. We're gonna go to the promised land. Dre, when is your next course coming out? Probably around November. It's gonna teach you. It's gonna be the casual guide. I got attraction 101, and I got how to make a woman fall in love with you. Guys are now wanting to know, well, how do I play the field, get laid? So that's what that's gonna be about. I'm gonna teach you the whole 9: how to dress, how to act, where to go, what to say on the first date, how to close, the whole 9. I'm gonna give it to you raw. So. How can I start cold approaching as a novice in the game? This is how easy cold approaching is. First, you have to get over that fear of rejection. First, depedestalize women in your mind because right now you're scared of women. Right now you're scared of women. So what I'm going to need you to do is say, it's just a chick. It's just a woman. That's it. She bleed just like me. She breathe the same air as me. Her shit stinks just like mine. The bitch fart 50 times a day and she get a period just like any other human being. Well, men don't get periods, but understand that she's just a woman. And now, once you got that understood, now I want you to reach inside of yourself and say, I'm a valuable person because I have these skills and I can do this for a woman and I have this amount of money and I'm, you know, I'm confident and I'm a supreme being and I can take care of her. And, you know, I can make her laugh. I can make her come. My dick is big. Whatever qualities you have, understand this and acknowledge this. So now we got you to depedestalize the women and we got you to value yourself. Now that we have that out of the way, this is what you do. When you see a woman you like, you go up to her and say, hey, listen, I don't want to take too much of your time. I do think it would be dope, however, that we go get some tacos and some drinks this weekend sometime. How about we do this? Let's exchange numbers and I'm going to hit you up and see if we can make some shake. That's it. That's all you got to do. That's all you have to do. It's that simple. Hey, you don't have to do cheesy pickup lines. If the bitch like you, she like you. If she don't, she don't. She got a boyfriend, she got a boyfriend. If she don't, she don't. Hey, listen, my name is I'm so scared of you. What's your name? Hey, Joanna, listen, I don't want to take too much of your time, but I think it would be dope if we went and go got tacos and have a couple drinks together and see if we can get us something going. Let's exchange numbers, and I'll hit you up later and we'll discuss further, see what we can make shake. She's gonna tell you yeah or no. That's all you have to say. You don't have to say nothing else, no more than that. I've been saying the same thing for 20-some years. Some dating coaches say don't apologize to your woman. I was just wondering your opinion on that. Let me tell you guys this something. Let me tell you something, right? Live your life in a way, and it's the truth. Live your life in a way that you don't have shit to be sorry about. You understand what I'm saying? Strive to live your life in a way that you don't have shit to be sorry about. Don't do things that you would be sorry about. Don't say things that you would be sorry about. If you're going to call a bitch a fat pig, mean it. That way, shit, you're going to apologize. No, I meant everything I said. I don't apologize to women because I mean everything I fucking say and everything I do, I meant to do it. I done got caught cheating before and all that shit. I'm not apologizing because that's what I meant to do. I'm sorry if your feelings hurt, but I can't apologize for my actions because I meant to do it. It wasn't a mistake. I said what I said and I meant that. Live your life that way. You shouldn't have nothing that you're ashamed of. You shouldn't do and say anything that you would be ashamed of. And you shouldn't do or say anything that you would have to be sorry about. That's what I have to say on that. Live your life that way. A player shouldn't have shit to be sorry about. You understand? I don't got shit to be sorry about. I ain't apologizing to nobody for nothing because if I do something, I meant to do it. If I say something, I meant to say it. Now, if I fuck up and make a mistake, my bad, dog. I'm man enough to do that. Genuinely, if I'm genuinely wrong, or if I fuck up and I make an honest mistake, I'll apologize. My bad, dog. That goes to a man or females, but I genuinely don't make too many mistakes because I don't say things that I don't mean, and I don't do things that I didn't want to do. If I do something, I wanted to do it. If I said something, I wanted to say it, even if it was disrespectful. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just that. When you live your life like that, man, you save you a lot of stress. You save you a lot of stress. Fresh and Fit, Myron them when they had to come back and apologize that because they would have thought about what they was doing before they would have did it. If I come on here and say something about somebody else, I thought about it and I meant it. I'm not apologizing for nothing. I don't give a fuck if it's a negative reaction or not. I mean what I say and I say what I mean. You know, but shout out to them guys for realizing their wrongs and apologizing about it because people say they apologize. So if they did, shout out to those guys for that. That takes courage to come out and admit your mistakes. You understand what I'm saying? And now that's different. Not apologizing and admitting when you fucked up is two different things. You should always admit when you fucked up because when you don't admit when you fuck up and people see that you fucked up, people grow resentment for you, right? But that's something different than apologizing, right? I generally live my life in a way that I'm not sorry for nothing I say or do. I tried apologizing to a girl I did wrong and she still hates me. Well, hopefully you can sleep good at night. Will women give unexperienced men a chance? Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will. It'll be a lot harder, but they will. What's your opinion on them saying if you make a mistake in a relationship, the chick won't respect you? What type of mistake? I wonder if back in the days men desired to be in a relationship for women badly like nowadays, or were they trying to be successful with men? Nah, guys have always been the same. Every guy ain't built to be no ladies, no players, man. I mean, no ladies, man, player type of dudes. Most guys wasn't like that, and most guys not like that today. This man has to be protected at all costs. I'm trying to tell you. Can we get 10 more likes? I know it's 10 of y'all that's watching that ain't like this. So we can make me happy and Ritu can be happy because Ritu want 200 likes. So can we get for the beautiful lady? It ain't even for me because y'all love doing shit for the women. Y'all love doing shit for the ladies. Make Ritu happy. 200 likes. 10 more people. Let's get it. 7 more. 7 more, and y'all will make Ritu very happy. But yeah, I must be protected at all costs. Y'all, when y'all see feminists attacking me, y'all got to come to my aid. A couple months ago, them hoes came at my head, and y'all were nowhere to be fucking found. I got 700,000 followers on TikTok, 20,000 on Instagram, 20,000 on here, and none of y'all were nowhere to be found. I had to fight that battle by my goddamn self. Y'all got to protect me. When y'all see them hoes coming at me in my comments, help me, motherfucker. Because I can't say the shit I want to say back to them, or they're gonna report my comments, and that's how my page gonna get taken down because I'm saying negative shit to them because I'm responding to the bullshit they saying to me. So I need y'all help to help fight them motherfuckers when they come for me on Instagram and on TikTok because they be coming for my head for trying to teach you guys it's true. So protect me. Y'all be saying that shit. Oh, he must be protected at all costs. Protect me for real, goddamn it. What are your thoughts on muscles for attraction? They attract, muscles attract women. Muscles ain't gonna get you laid, but it attracts. It's an attractor. Women like nice bodies. Women like athletic builds. So muscles will help you attract women. You don't need them to attract women, but they do help. You don't need muscles to attract women, but they definitely do help. What about going down to a girl? What do you think about it? I think you should limit the amount you submit to your woman. And oral sex is very submissive. Oral sex is very, very submissive. So I think you should be careful about submitting to your woman. I'll say that. Or submitting to women in general. You should be very careful about that. I found you last month while I didn't know it was that bad with feminists. Yeah, they be coming for my hair, bro. They be coming for me. For real, for real. Not so much on here. On TikTok and on Instagram. TikTok and Instagram, they be on my head, bro. Heavy. They be on my head. And they came for me hard, and y'all were nowhere to be found. None of y'all. I'll come with my mighty dwarf hammer if they want smoke again. All right, well, I'll be expecting you, bro. Thoughts on growing a beard, bro? I'm like 21, and I don't know if this point if it's coming or not. Do what makes you happy. If you can grow one, if you can grow one. If you can't, you can't. Do what makes you happy, my brother. We as men, our minds are not prepared or stable enough sometimes to play the game. The more you play, the more you as a man will end up thinking it's all a game. That's not true. I don't agree with that. Exactly, fellas. Have his back when he is being attacked by women. Yeah, y'all just be sitting there, bro. We the pawns and Dre the king. We don't need a checkmate. No, we all kings, brother. I don't do TikTok, but IG, I need to find you and fight them off. Pew pew. Yeah, go. This my follow me right here on Instagram. King Dre-ism. That's my Instagram, so go follow me right there. So y'all want more of these reactions, right? If y'all want more of these reactions, can I get a 1 in the chat? Press 1 in the chat if y'all want more of these reactions. I appreciate you, bro. Been in a simp sinkhole damn near a decade. I was lost, raised by a simp father, and my OG died. Couldn't get the game. Thank you, bro, for sure. Well, y'all have to send me stuff to react to. Y'all have to send me stuff to react to because I don't even be knowing where to look. When a woman on dating apps say they don't want to be spoiled, do you still swipe on them? I blind swipe, bro. I swipe anyway. She look good. I swipe anyway. Okay, we had 200 likes. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat, everybody, all the viewers for getting us to 200 likes. I really appreciate y'all on this live stream. I told you I love you all long time. You feel me? So if y'all want, I'm gonna react to I got another one. I forgot what the fuck it was already. Oh, okay. It was a guy. I'm gonna react to a video about male friends. Y'all want me to react to a video about male friends? What's today? Tuesday. I'll do it soon. I'll do it soon. That Charlotte NBA player got trapped with child support. That's not a true story. He did get the girl is pregnant, but that's not confirmed that he's actually on child support. And he actually came out and said that was cap. He's not on child support. Thanks for blessing me with this game on my birthday. For sure, I appreciate it. Dre, you ever thought about going on the podcast one day? What podcast? Yeah, shout out to the we hit 200 though. We hit 200. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate that. That makes me happy. That make me happy. That just made my night. Dre broke a record by hitting 200 likes on the live ring. Yeah, that's a record right there. That was a record. So we broke a record. Y'all are part of history. All y'all. You see what I'm saying? But happy birthday, bro. I'm rude. I didn't even tell you happy birthday. Happy birthday, Teron. How old are you, bro? Adelina wishes you a happy birthday as well. Haven't been able to tune into a live stream in a while, but just started watching you the end of 2020. Got my shit together. Now I'm just getting started for sure. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you. Chat going up on a Tuesday with the service. Like, yeah, y'all going to get y'all questions out though. Because again, this ain't, Saturdays I rock with y'all for 3-4 fucking hours. But and again, if you new, tune in to me on Saturday. We're going live on Saturday. So make sure y'all guys send me stuff to my DM. My DM, send me on King Greatism is my Instagram. Send me stuff to my DMs. That's my Instagram that you want me to respond to or do a reaction video to. Because I'm going to start giving you guys what you want. If you guys want the reactions, I'm going to fucking give it to you. But I'm not finna be beefing with people and shit. You understand? Y'all going and get y'all questions. Hey, man, I just want to say I recently went through a long breakup, started listening to you, also fresh and fit. I appreciate the isms for real. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you for tuning in. Put your questions in the chat. Adelina, usually catching the replay. Thanks for dropping the knowledge as always. Shout out to Tom D. I don't know what kind of money this is, but it's $9 of it. So appreciate you for the $9 super chat. I meant fresh and pizza. I don't know. Shit, if they invite me on there. Them boys got big though, so them boys done got big, so everything they do is about business. I understand that though. I definitely understand that. I fuck with Myron and Fresh. I fuck with them dudes, but they big, so they have to do things a certain way now, and I understand that. So, does catching feelings mean you're in scarcity? How to get out of it? No, that doesn't mean you're in scarcity. It just means you invested. It don't mean you're in scarcity. Anybody can catch feelings. It just means that you invested, right? And the way to get out of it is cut ties and back up. But just because a person catch feelings, that don't mean they have a scarcity mindset. You feel me? But anyway, fellas, y'all make sure y'all go join the Patreon. $5. $5 for the Patreon. $5 a month. You get exclusive access to videos that won't be on YouTube for a long while at least. So you get exclusive content on the Patreon that starts at $5 a month. I just put the link in the chat. Make sure you go sign up right now. Sign up for the Patreon right now. When did you start doing cold approach? When I was a teenager. I was young, bro. In school, middle school, 6th grade or some shit. Hey, how you doing? What's your name? You want to go hang out at the park? Since I was a kid, bro, you had to cold approach. There wasn't no dating apps back then, my brother. So if you wanted women, you had to go talk to them. For a birthday gift for myself, I'm gonna buy you a attraction course. That's for sure. For sure. Hit me up before you do. Hit me up before you do, and I'll bless you. I'll give you the player price next time for your birthday. Well, not this time, but next time. So yeah, hit me up. Before you do it, make sure you say it is Taryn. It was my birthday. Make sure you remind me. And I'll give you the player price, brother. Me and my girl just broke up because she said she was depressed. Should I keep it moving? You should absolutely keep it moving. When women are depressed, they need you for your energy. She's not depressed. She got another dude. She's not depressed. She got another dude. When women are depressed, really depressed, they need your energy, bro. They need that attention. They need that reassurance. They need that shit. So, yeah, that's not why. She probably depressed because she with you and she don't like you and she's stuck. But it's another dude, bro, for sure. Can you make a video for dating as a single father? You have to be more specific. What about dating as a single father? Stop calling yourself that. It's like y'all trying to compete with single moms. Stop calling yourself that, bro. I'm a single father, and it's hard out here for a single dad, and don't stop calling yourself that. But what you gotta be more specific in what you want. So I'm gonna wait on you for like another minute so you can be more specific with me. If not, then I'm gonna get off this shit. Oh, that's nice of you to do that. Yeah, I be blessing them. I try to bless people when I can. Yeah, I throw him the player price for his birthday if he's serious. So he hit me up though. Let me see. You said you just followed me, Adelina. I don't see you. Yeah, I don't see you, Adelina. You got to comment on one of my things or send me a DM because I get a lot of people following me. So let me see something. Let me see. So I can shoot you the follow back. Oh, okay, I see. All right, yeah, I see you. Is it weird that my ex likes to be treated like a slave and wanted to be tied up with and spat on? No, it's just some people like what they like, brother. How to escalate sexually with a girl using kinesthetics. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Where we at? 207. Let's get 5 more. 212. 5 more likes, people. Let's get 5 more likes. I don't even know what kinesthetics are, bro, honestly. So I don't know. You stumped me with that one. Can we get 5 more for the up and up? 5 more. Where can I get a course? Ritu been putting the link in the chat the whole night. Right here, bro. All of my courses are at that link that I just posted. They all at that link. Yeah, what the fuck is kinesthetics? That's weird. I got a little girl, bro. I want something around her that's inspirational. Then you the one you got to be the inspiration. Stop looking for everything outside of you. You the inspiration for your little girl. You understand? You the inspiration for your child. Don't look outside. Don't look for that nowhere else but you. If you want her to be inspired, inspire your daughter. Inspire your daughter. Don't be desperate for some woman to come play a role. Nah, you inspire your daughter. If you get a woman along the way, then cool. But do great things. Provide the world value and be an inspiration to your daughter. If that's what you want. Dropping 5 in the collection plate. Shout out to Jonathan W for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. It means touching. I should have clarified. My bad. Yeah, you should have. This nigga said kinesthetics. A back rub, bro. That's the easiest way. Hey, turn around. Let me give you a back rub. Let me give you a back massage. Works like a charm. Old school. Old school shit. Where you getting all these ways to promote the course from? I can't think of any. Because you ain't applying yourself, Smokey. You gotta apply yourself, Leak. She outdoing you, bro. You let a girl beat you. Just a creative mind. Shout out to Ritu for her creative mind. You ain't applying yourself, Leak. You let a girl beat you. Brams, what's up, bro? You missed it. I'm about to get up off this. Is it weird to walk around the beach doing cold approach? It's weird to worry about what other people think. There's nothing more weird than worrying about what other people think about you. That's what's weird. Worrying about what other people think of you. There's nothing more weird than that. As a woman, someone to show her femininity. All right. Well, get on your job, provide the world value, and you'll attract the women that you need. But you got to get yourself together first. And they'll come. They'll come. But anyway, guys, this is your gracious game advisor. Yours truly, King Dre. Like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. When you come back, when I end the video, go to the comment section and drop a fire sign in the chat for me. Let me know you appreciate the content. Drop a fire sign in the chat when this video go off. When this live go off, go to this video and go to the comments and drop a fire sign. Again, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. This is none other than your gracious game advisor, yours truly, King Dre.